hello, good to see you. Oopsies. I have a question for Ask an Advanced Bitch. Oh, we almost forgot. You get fairy dust. I get fairy dust. Amelie gets fairy dust. Okay, how do we deal with gossip? Both when it's about ourselves and the people that we know. I live in a town with some tight-knit communities where gossip has become very toxic and caused serious problems, real life problems, which have impacted relationships, jobs, and community involvement. Okay, so gossip with other people, there's nothing we could do about it. Like, they're just gonna do what they do. Even if you ask them not to gossip, they're going to do that. That's just the way it is. People are going to talk about our things, maybe not as much as we think they will, but it's due. And why? Because knowledge is power. So in a dysfunctional family, there's our toxic family system, or these are toxic friends or whatever. That in a family system, a toxic family system, knowledge is power. And so that power, because the one of the main hallmarks of a dysfunctional family system, toxic family system, is the jockeying for power and control. And so if someone is being, if somebody has some information, ooh, you want to know what's going on with Amelie? Like, it makes them, like, having that knowledge increases their self-esteem. Having that knowledge, you know, it makes them feel more confident, having their and also getting to gossip about this. Now they don't have to feel small within themselves. They have this thing, and it's currency. Gossip is currency. And yeah, so it is, there's nothing that we can do to make other people stop gossiping. Absolutely nothing. You could try to ask, but I don't see that happening. And then I just feel like if I did that, somebody would start gossiping about me, stop asking them to stop gossiping about me. Okay. So then we have to, so if they're going to gossip about me, what am I going to do? How do I protect myself? How do I protect myself? And so that's some work, personal work that you have to do about kind of, you know, like I said, and it's interesting. It's like, it doesn't seem like gossip causes problems, but it actually really does. Like the ones that you mentioned, like it's not great. So, you know, like if I found out somebody was gossiping about me, and I have, you know, this has obviously has happened to me before. It's very hurtful and it's embarrassing, and it's uncomfortable when you find out. And so what do? I increase my support system. I comfort myself, and then I start to create boundaries where, so I'm just picturing a thing that had happened in grad school, which is, you would think counselors do it, but we do. We're so imperfect. But anyway, so I had a good friend. She was in another class, and this person was talking about me in that class. And, you know, she came back to me with that, and I was like very upset and terrible. Remedied it, solved my problems. But if it were me, I would have to tell the person that told me, I would say, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate you telling me this. Like, that means a lot to me that you did that, and I appreciate it. And I'm sorry, you know, it hurts me, but, you know, I appreciate it. But if it happens again, I don't want to know about it. Like, if it happens again, you know, I'll let you use your judgment of whether it's something that, you know, that could harm me. But she can say what she wants. It's fine. It's really fine. And so that, you know, that's one of the things I would do to protect myself. Of course, you know, I'm sure I'm bawling in the car as soon as this thing was over. But yeah, and so another thing I might do is go to the source, which is what I did in this case. I confronted the person that said the thing, and I just let them know that really hurt my feelings. So I might start doing that. Now, if you do that, if you start doing functional things around gossip, people will stop realizing that you're stopping the game, and you are going to be less likely to know about these things or be included. Because when somebody's gossip, it's there's a gossip high, like, oh my God, spill the tea, and there's this excitement about it. And yeah, so if I'm coming to you and you don't gossip anymore, like that's not fun for me. Like I want to go to the person where it was fun to do all that, to dish and all that. So, okay. This is what, I don't know if other people think of it like this, but I do for me. And I don't remember where I kind of just like, oh shit, because I was thinking, so I don't gossip. But then I think I was reading some probably like Zen or some shit. Like it says, if the person that you're talking about is not in the room, you're gossiping. And I was like, oh, I have to really get clean then. I got to get really, even if the shit I wasn't saying was bad, or like upsetting. Oh, P.S. I have done that. I have also gossiped before and hurt someone from gossiping. So I'm not saying like, look at me, I'm not. Remember, PhD and being fucked up. So I just get good in my own life about really paying attention to who I'm saying things to, and because we need to process sometimes. We need to process with our friends, if something goes wrong. But if I do that and then I find out someone else heard the thing that I said about her to the other person, then I'm like, oh, that person wasn't a good person to trust to process this with, because that got back, and it's hurt and it feels like betrayal and all that. So I mean, this is very, very tricky, and it's so advanced not to gossip. Like, it's like, I could probably, it's just very hard not to talk about a third person when you are on the phone. And it is like laced into the family dynamics. This one talking to this one about that one, and then this one tells that one, mom's not happy, and you're not getting it from the source, but that's why she told her. So you would do it for her. You would do her dirty work. Like, it gets all, so for me, the less I want drama in my life, the less I talk about somebody who is not there. And when I do talk to somebody about somebody that's not there, I am making a bargain with myself. I'm signing a commitment with myself that if this gets back to me, I'm going to be okay with it. Because I mean, I'm not going to be okay with the relationship of the person that I trusted with the confidence, but I'm not going to, I must be okay with people hearing what I would say. Because when you tell one person, it's possible. And so you just got to be okay. Because even if I say, okay, listen to me, don't tell anybody this. So I'm telling you, and I feel like, ugh, but you don't think it's that big of a deal. You think it's fine, that I shouldn't be nervous about that or whatever, and you tell someone else, then, then the work is not about the gossip or whatever. It's about my relationship with you or the person that I confided in. So it's very, very tricky. This is super advanced, especially in a family. You want to look up triangling. And the thing that I get when something like this happens, it'll come up again, but I get really, really clean. This is one area where I kind of get black and white about it. Like, it's just like, don't do it. And again, if you do it, that's on you, that if this is going to get back to the other person. So I hope that was helpful. It's really hard and it hurts, and I'm so sorry, but it is kind of like everybody does it, so much so that we have lingo and current, things that we say about it, like spill the tea or whatever. Like, it's, and it has a reward. It's rewarding to do it. So it's just very hard. So if I'm asking people not to do it to me, I guess I'm going to, again, sign that contract that I'm not going to do it to them either. So it's not pleasant. And I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And I do occasionally, I do. I mean, I've tried so hard even not to read Us Weekly, so I just, because those are gossip magazines. So I'll do it on an airplane. But anyway, so again, it's hard. It's really asking. It's a big ask. It's a big ask not to gossip. But anyway, I hope that's helpful. Love you. Thanks for asking. Bye.